BookTube, it's Amber from Amber Eats Books. I normally cannot do a monthly TBR. I vary on how many books I read every single month. Last month I read 15 books. This month so far I've read about 28 books, I believe. So I normally don't do a huge TBR, but I do get a lot of books from the library, and I normally know at least the next 5 books or so that I'll be reading. So I decided to make a series called The Next 5 TBR. These will be the next 5 books I'll be reading in the coming weeks. The next book that I'll be reading is The Ice Cream Queen of Orchard Street by Susan Jane Gilman. My best friend recommended this book to me, and I'm super excited to get to it. All I know about the story is it's about a girl that comes from Russia in 1913, and she learns how to make ice cream and goes on to become this big mogul, and then something happens that causes the media to turn against her. So we're kind of seeing the story from her as a young girl just arriving straight from Russia to New York City, and then we see her also as old woman. She's probably, I think, probably her 70s or 80s or something like that. So we'll see these two different perspectives, and we'll kind of piece together her life and what happens and what made the media attack her in such a way. So I'm super excited to get into this. The next book I'm going to be reading is Homegoing by Yaa Gyasi. I've heard so many good things about this on BookTube already. I actually took this out from my library on a 7-day loan, so I really need to get to this. I've already had it about 2 days. But supposedly the story is about 2 sisters, 2 half-sisters, I believe, and their journeys. One is actually married off to a rich Englishman, and the other one is sold to America in slavery. And this just follows their life story, and I'm really excited to see how this goes. Another book I'll be reading is In the Dark, Dark Wood by Ruth Ware. I absolutely love this cover. It's so stunning. I love black and white covers to begin with, and this is just one that I think I will actually be purchasing, as I borrowed this one from the library as well. This book is about Lenora, who is a reclusive writer. She hasn't left her apartment in years, and then an old friend asked her to go away with her to this eerie glass house for the weekend. So she agrees, and after they arrive, they notice that something is just off. Lenora wakes up 48 hours later, not knowing what happened, but knowing that someone is dead. So this story, I think, will kind of go back and piece through what happened over that 48-hour time period. It's likened to The Girl on the Train and Gone Girl. I never read Gone Girl. I did read Girl on the Train, and I didn't enjoy it, though it wasn't my favorite novel. But I'm really excited to see where this is going to go. The next book I'm going to read, I'm really excited for. It is the sequel to The Queen of the Tearling, Invasion of the Tearling by Erica Johansson. Before BookTube, I hadn't really read a ton of YA books. I mean, I read the Hunger Games and I think the Divergent series, but that was really about where I stood on young adult. I then discovered BookTube, and all these people were gushing about these books, so I had to pick them up, and I have to say, I really, really enjoy a lot of YA. So this book is a continuation in the series. I won't go too much into it because it is a sequel. I don't really know what it's really entailing. I know that the town that they're about to be in is going to be invaded and things like that. But I like going into especially fantasy books kind of blind. I don't really like to know a lot, so that way it doesn't give me any preconceptions. So I'm really excited to read this. I have to get my other books read so I can get to this one really soon. The next book I'm going to be reading is The Winter People by Jennifer McMahon. I love this cover as well. Black and white just always gets me. Everything should just be black and white. Super easy, super simple, but whatever. Can't have everything. Anyway, this book is, I think, like a ghost story / mystery. Something happened years earlier, and now another generation of people is experiencing the same sort of thing, and kind of how those stories intertwine, and I'm really excited to read it because it just seems like such a good, fast-paced thriller mystery type book. So I will let you know how this goes. So those are all the books I'll be reading in the next couple of weeks. If you guys have read any or want to talk about them or anything, please don't hesitate to comment. I would love to start some discussions about books, really. But anyway, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel if you want to talk about books. Have a great day and happy reading.